Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om, Hari Om.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Guruji Charan Spark.
Ashirvad, blessings, Hari Om. All right, now let us start the prayer. Everybody join the hands together. Make yourself comfortable, sitting comfortable with closed eyes. Deep inhale. Mute your mics, please. Everybody, please mute your mic.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om, Hari Om. Om. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Massage your palms, fingers together, hands together, and very gently bring them on your face, cover your face, and slowly, slowly, gently massage your face, and may please come back. Very well said. Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. We are starting this auspicious moment today. Just give me a moment because somebody wanted to join in. So, all right, okay. So, Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, when we are talking about this Bhagavad Gita, let us go step by step how Bhagavad Gita can help us in living a complete, blissful life. And if any difficulty comes in our life, how can we balance it? How can we face the difficulty or challenge which comes in our life? And now we are starting with the very first thing we start here. You can see on your screen, who should read Gita and why? Reading Gita, contemplating Gita, and realizing Gita. There are couple of things one should. Who should take benefit from this great scripture available to the mankind? If we will try to make a list of top 10 or top 5 books of the world, one of them is Gita. It is not just a ordinary philosophy or ordinary path of simple guidance. It is the practical aspect of human life. Many of them have analyzed it. They say it is a science, it is a scripture of dharma, it is a scripture of life, it is a philosophy, it is a technology. Why I am saying you technology? Because it is giving the technique of meditation. It is giving us the technique of how to get rid of obstacles comes in our life, practically. It is not just telling you simply, okay, this is the philosophy, do this, do that, that's all. No. Even if you are having a certain body system, what kind of food is suitable to you? What kind of food if you will take, what is going to happen? Even that level of talks are given in Gita. And then how you can realize your true self? How can you get rid of sorrow? From small questions to the advanced questions of spirituality are given. So always I say, Gita is a scripture on all the levels: physical, mental, emotional, social, spiritual. For all the levels, we have path, we have guidance, we have techniques, we have some methodology to follow, understand, and adopt in the life. So the first thing came up in the mind, that who is the right person to take advantage and benefit of this Bhagavad Gita. So, like say, let us say young people. Now, young people got lot of energy, but they do not know many times in what direction their energy should go. Gita is going to help. Old people, they are like, they did a lot of things, they got rich experience, now they have no work or they have no more direction again. At old age, many times they are alone and they don't know what to do. So Gita is the right answer for them. Then ignorant, many people don't know nothing. Yes, there is a great scripture, great talks given by Lord Krishna himself. Then learned people. Many times learned people get a confusion that they know everything. No, it is for their humility. It is very for them to understand the depth of the knowledge. Rich people, many times they become egoistic, but they don't know what to do with the money. So they need the compassion. And then dreamer, for their enhancement of realizing the depth of what they are doing and then what kind of dreams they are having it. Professionals, like a lawyer, like a doctor, like an engineer, what they are supposed to do. If they read, they are going to have a better counseling. Weak people, they should have more strength. Strong people, they need the direction. Humble people, they need the exhalation. Weary people, for the rest, they should take the rest. Troubled people, they need the peace. Confused people, they need the assurance and the direction. Sinners, they need the mukti, liberation. Seekers for moksha. Common people for general guidance. Now you can see somewhere we are also fit. Everyone is fit into these, all the segments of life. So Gita is going to help us, not only theoretical, but also practical. And then next we go further. Give me a moment. Before we proceed further about the Gita, let us try to understand the basic terminology which are being used in this great, grand scripture of era of the life. It was said somewhere more than 5,600 years back. Now, since 5,600 years, not a single letter or single word has been altered in the book. It has been traveling through recitation, through memory, from ages, from the generations to generations. And today we can see, not in the printing form right now, we are seeing it online. I am sitting in India, many of you are sitting thousands of miles away, but you are watching it. The written things are in front of you. My voice is reaching to you. Something which was happening in the battlefield in Kurukshetra in India, there is a place where this battle happened and Gita was told in the battlefield. Now, this is something never heard in the common life of a person. For example, there is a fight going on in the family and somebody start giving you lecture, preaching. I am sure nobody is the taker of any lecture at the time of fighting. But this was very strange that the battleground was there, both sides, big army was there, tens of thousands and millions of people were there. And in the battleground, this wonderful scripture, wonderful poem, this was like a poem. Gita means poem. I'm going to explain you. It is in a song way, in a poetic way. This was guided to the person who was the main forefront to re-establish the Dharma. So let us see the word first, Bhagavad. Bhagavad means the supreme consciousness. Somewhere they say Bhagwan. Bhagwan means the supreme consciousness. Now, whenever I am speaking, I am using my mouth, my mind is there, my intellect is there, my presence is there. Whenever you also speak, you use the same way. Many times people memorize and then speak. Many times you don't memorize and it comes out from you. Many times we know the worldly things and we speak. But what we say here in Gita, Bhagavad Gita, you might have come across many poets. Many poets all over the world, when they speak, they are not just getting something from the memory. Any successful poem, any successful song, when it is being made by the poet or the creator or the writer, it is not something they are coming from the mind. They reach to some higher level of their system. We say Vijnanamay Kosha. So something which is in Vijnanamay Kosha is coming out from the creation. Now here, Bhagavad Gita is saying it is more further. How it is further? I explain you. There are 4 levels of speech. 4 levels of speech are there. So there are 4 levels of speech. First, I am speaking right now. We all speak. It is called as Vekhri Vani. Many of you already know it, but still I am going to type it in the chat box. Vekhri Vani. That is the gross speech, which we are speaking right now from the lips, from the mouth. And it produces on an average 170 vibrations per second. Then second is the Madhyama Vani. That is on the mind level. When you speak on the mind level, speaking on the mind level is your own mind speaks, your own mind listens. This is Madhyama Vani. Then third level is the Paschyanti Vani. Paschyanti Vani means the seeing, sound of seeing, seeing the sound, seeing sound. Now this is very strange. Our eyes are capable of seeing the words, but there is more capacity within us that we can see the sound, and that sound is spoken while seeing the sound. Then the fourth is called as, in Sanskrit, Paravani. Paravani means the sound of consciousness. Now this sound of consciousness, what we see here, many of you meditate. When I am guiding meditation to many of you have experience that you start listening the sound. Sound comes to you. Nobody speaks, but sound is coming to you. So this can be either on the Paschyanti Vani or on the Paravani. So on the either level, this sound comes to you, Paravani or Paschyanti Vani. So in this situation, what happens? The Gita, the Bhagavad Gita, is not spoken on the Vekhri Vani level. It is not spoken on the Madhyama Vani level. It was neither on the Paschyanti Vani, but it was spoken on the Paravani, on the level of sound of consciousness, direct through the incarnation of consciousness, Krishna the consciousness. We speak like that, Krishna the consciousness. So in Gita, it is going to come forward. It has been spoken on the 2 level. And let me just see. Wait a minute, something is getting right. So on the level of speech, Krishna has spoken on the 2 levels in Gita. So one level, it is on the human level. And second level is the supreme consciousness level. When we are going to go further, I'll explain you wherever he spoke on that level, on the consciousness level, and where he spoke on the human level. So the Bhagavad Gita is spoken on the fourth level, Paravani. So it is to be not to just be trusted. It is the part of human life. Not a single word is wrong or something fictitious or something imagination, none. It is 100% truth. That is why in last 5,600 years, not a single word has been changed, and there had been more than 100 translations available for this scripture. And now let us see Bhagavad Gita, the total word you can see on your screen on the slide. Sacred song recited by Supreme Consciousness. The thing what I was trying to explain you is on the slide. A guide for peace and bliss. Such a beautiful way it has come. I'm sorry, here the power has gone, so light is not there in the ashram right now. There may be some fault or something in the near area. And the next is written here, Lord Krishna. Now the Krishna here in Bhagavad Gita, who is speaking or who is saying Gita, has in a different role. In one book, in Gita, he is explaining or expressing in different role where he was talking to only one disciple. This is something very interesting to know. Most of the scriptures given in Veda or Gita, there were not many crowd of students. One student here only, one student. If in many of you are already teachers, even if you get one student in your class who is sincere, you are very lucky. You are more than lucky. Instead of having hundreds students, but no one is sincere, then it is not going to give a good results. Swami Vivekananda used to say that I need to have at least 100 sincere persons to carry forward. So he got a few. So still today, after 100 years of establishing his Ramakrishna mission, a very powerful system, many of them are being benefited from their teachings of Vivekananda. So here, Krishna was a good friend to Arjun, and he was also, at some places he became mentor, at some place he became brother, some places he become guru, some places he become lord, some places his father, mother, and all. That is why most of the time when we are reciting Gita, so before that there is one shloka being recited. I'm going to write this next week. We are going to talk on that. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Maybe somebody might be knowing this. Vijay Lakshmi, can you recite this shloka? Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Now
Yes, Swamiji.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Om Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Thank you.
Very good, very good. What is the meaning?
Tvameva Mata Cha, you are the mother. Tvameva Mata Cha Pita Tvameva, Mata, mother, Pita, father. Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva. Bandhu is relative. Tvameva Bandhuscha, relation. And Sakha Tvameva, Sakha is a friend. Tvameva bandhuscha sakatvameva. Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva. You are the knowledge and you are the wealth. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. You are everything to me, O Lord. I think I am correct, Swami. I don't know.
Very good, very good, very good.
Thank you.
Now, I just try to write a translation of this prayer for everybody in the chat box. Why you are saying to one person that you are everything? Now, when you are reciting this prayer, is not to a human person. It is the consciousness which is within you and me and everybody. Without the consciousness, life is not possible. Without the consciousness, mother, father, brother, sister, husband, wife, relatives, knowledge, and wealth, nothing is possible. So, consciousness is everything. Consciousness is wealth, consciousness is brother, consciousness is father. So, that is why we say this prayer before we start Bhagavad Gita. In most of the homes, there is a system that every day they recite Gita. So every time when you remember that I am nothing, Krishna, the consciousness is flowing and making my life moving. Without electricity, bulb is nothing. Without Krishna, this human life is nothing. This is what is to be understood and realized. Not because I am saying. When you will be doing some practices, which I am going to guide you, you will realize what is the meaning of these prayers and how we can go deeper into the realization of these powerful teachings of Krishna in our life. Now, birth of Gita, the date on your screen, you can see 3102 BC, about 5,100 years back. Where it was said, Kurukshetra, it is near New Delhi, and it was a battleground where it was told by Krishna to Arjuna. And what was the language? In what language it was told? It was told in Sanskrit. So this is what is the beginning here. Then we go further. Background. Let us try to understand the little background which is on your screen right now. Dwapar Yuga. There were two brothers. Dhritarashtra and Pandu. Pandu became the lawful king, but he died early. And his eldest son, Yudhishthir, became the lawful king in the supervision of blind Dhritarashtra. Now, this is a story in those days, like nowadays we talk about the democracy, capitalism, or some kingdoms. In those days, it was the system of kingdoms. So it was like a customary, or it was a tradition that a king's son, eldest son, will be the by the nature of the law of the land become the king. Here, what happened? Yudhishthir was the lawful king, but it was not happening. Something happened because the younger brother of the king, who was blind, Dhritarashtra, he wanted not Yudhishthir to be the king. Dhritarashtra had 100 sons, Kauravas, and Duryodhan was the eldest son. And Dhritarashtra, being blind not only by eyes but about his attachment was so deep that he was blind without understanding the eligibility or without understanding the capability. He wanted his own son, eldest son, to become king instead of the rightful candidate of the Thor. So now this was now a story started when the wrong person became the king of the kingdom. And that kingdom was very, very powerful in those days, about 5,100 years back and so. So in those days, this thing happened. And then the blind king, why I'm using the word blind king again? It is not said very easily that why you are using for Dhritarashtra. The word Sanskrit Dhritarashtra is also having a difficult situation. The person who is not capable of ruling the nation properly, The word Dhritarashtra you can see here in the slide. I am again writing in the word Dhritarashtra. This is the blind king. And he was so much blind that he was not capable of even ruling the nation, but he became the ruler through his own son. A bad ruler, bad and blind ruler. The meaning of Dhritarashtra. So the beginning was, the seed was not proper. The thing started going bad to worst. The eldest son of Dhritarashtra was not a right person. He was never working on the right path, always doing the crooked things. What we say normally, demon. His nature was like a asur, demon kind of nature. What we call it, tamasic combination with rajasic. This was the combination nature of Duryodhan. For his own benefit of $1, he doesn't care that if somebody is losing $1 million. Just for $1 of his own, don't want anything else to listen. Let others go into the hell for just his little benefit. So this is the nature of a tamasic plus rajasic, tamas plus rajas. So in Mahabharata, Pandu has got the 5 sons. These are the Yudhishthir, Arjun, Bhim, Nakul, and Sahadev. In one or the other way, many times these are the real story, but many times they have been taken into a different way. Like a Duryodhan, the word is very important to understand. Duryodhana. I am writing again in chat box. The one who does bad war or cheating. This is the meaning of the word Duryodhana. No mother would like to keep such name for the child, but this name become famous out of the character, out of the nature of the king, or who would become the king. Now see here, Pandavas sometime representing our 5 senses, 5 prana. Pandavas, 5. They are always in a right way. They are trying to go into the right way, but always there have been some obstacles coming in front of them. And then the characters of Mahabharata are in the daily life. What are happening in Mahabharata? Mahabharata, again, it is a Mahabharat. Again, one term has come, the Great India. This term was used in ancient time for India, Mahabharat. But Mahabharat was the war. The war happened in Mahabharat, so it became a Mahabharat, the war. But in Mahabharat, there was a combination. The kingdom used to spread all the way up to the Afghanistan and Iran, north, and all the way up to the Burma and Indonesia, and like that. Indian culture was spread all over. So it was a great, big nation in those days, which was ruled by the big king and small kings and all that kind of things, where structure was like that. So in Mahabharat, what was happening there in the case where this Gita was spoken? Why Gita came in the existence? Why it born? We should know it. In every home today, the problems are the same. What happened, what situations were there at the time of Gita was given to the mankind. In every home now, you can see the next here on the screen, please see, there are confusions, there are conflicts, there are mental battles. These all fightings are going on everywhere in the world. In every head, these problems are there. If anybody right now who is attending and listening is having no confusion, no conflicts, no mental battle, I want to just ask you, you may please raise your hand and confirm. Anybody? Now we all have this difficulty. In our mind, always battle is going on. So the same thing even today is applicable. If somebody asks you why you want to talk about a scripture, a story which was told 5,000 years back, why you want to speak again on that? It is not a matter to speak. It is a matter to realize. It's still the same mind. What it was 5,000 years back, today is the same. So here, let us try to understand. Kauravas, hundreds of desires, greeds, anger, ego, lust, vices. These are all over the world today. They are already there. What it was about 5,000 plus years back, today is the same. So these are the practical battles between dharma and adharma. The two words are being used, dharma and adharma. We'll be talking about dharma later on. Pandavas, who are the master of five senses, who are the five elements, five prana, you can see on the screen, disciplined, balanced, brief, beliefs, brave, intelligent, and wise. Now we all have mind. Mind is the master of senses, but mind itself need a mastery. So Pandavas are the master of mind. Pandavas are the five prana, five elements. Pandavas are disciplined. Pandavas are balanced belief, brave, and intelligent. Now always there is a conflict between the good and bad. Who wins over most of the time? Can anybody tell me? Who wins over? Buddhanand? Who wins over?
Ji Guruji.
Tell me, who wins over at the end? Who fights with you, within you?
If it's sometimes positive, sometimes negative.
Very good answer. Arvind, you want to say something?
No, I just wanted to add to what he said. Yeah, sometimes good and bad, but then if the mind is stable, then the good will take over. Eventually, good
Okay.
will.
If mind is good, mind will take over, or who will take over?
No, I mean the good deeds will take over. If the mind is
Okay.
more clear, more precise, more sattvic.
Okay, this is the theoretical. Now I will ask everybody a question. Whenever there is a big trouble comes in, many of us or most of us, we find some time in our life a very difficult situation. Whenever there is a difficult situation in our life, in those moments, who wins over? Can anybody tell me? Satyanand? Think of it. Tell me, everybody, your opinion.
Mostly the mind, unfortunately.
Okay. Lakshmi also want to say something. Please go ahead. Ligia. Unmute yourself, Ligia.
Hari Om Guruji. I think
Tell you.
it's always going to be the dark and the light. You are the
Right.
light, we're going to be the dark. But I think that duality becomes, you have to win the mind, just like, Krishna was telling Arjuna, you have to be more conscious in the mind. So all the darkness is going to be there, but you have a more power if you're going into your inner world, your higher self. So the light is always going to be more powerful than the darkness, I hope.
Okay. All right. I give you another situation. You are sleeping very deep, very nice sleep. All of a sudden, the bad thing which is going on in the life comes up in the thought and you wake up. In the midnight, you wake up and with the very horrible thing which was going on in the life, and then thereafter, can you sleep back very comfortably within no time? The same way?
No.
No. Anybody, do you agree with what Arvind is saying? Everybody, if yes, you can make your head like this. It is happening with everybody, huh? Now, what is the way out? Why you could not sleep it back? Rashmi, you are smiling. Give the answer.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
Maybe because we are caught in the thoughts of what is happening, so you cannot sleep.
So you could not sleep, huh? Thoughts take over your sleep. The bad thoughts.
Yes.
Kalpana, you want to say something?
For
Pooja.
Hari Om Guruji, fears, losing something, a lot of fears comes in mind, and that's why we were not able to sleep again.
Okay. Yes, Pooja, you want to say something? Go ahead.
For me, is where I put my attention, more conscious. So when that happens, I start chanting mantra, repeating mantra, and liberate the mind.
Okay. Very good. Vadini.
Thank you, Guruji. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
I think there's a tendency of us as a human is to find the easiest way out of everything. So, like for example, if we have problems, then for example, we prefer to have like take a drunk, or yeah, it's easier to get angrier and becoming conscious and reflective about the problems is more difficult and require more practice and discipline. So as a human, we have the tendency to be to take an easier way out. I think that's why Dharma always the fastest solutions for human beings.
Okay, good said. Satyanand, you want to say something?
Yes, Guruji, I wanted to say that for me, always the answer is in our mantra that you gave us, Shivoham, Shivoham. Whenever I'm caught in this kind of things, I just repeat to myself that I am the consciousness, and kind of separates what I think from who I really am, and it helps a lot. Thank you.
And when you recite the mantra, the problem is solved or problem goes away? What happens?
I don't get attached to the problem anymore, so it's easier to solve it if there's a solution, to find it in with the clear head, or if it's not, if it doesn't have a solution, then it's easier to just accept it as it is.
Very good. Now see what Alexandra Satyanand is saying. I had been telling and teaching for so many years what Krishna also says. At some point you will find in Gita, that formula we are going to talk later, that Krishna says one thing. Always remember, Krishna says, I am in everybody and everybody is in me. Let me write down this powerful line for everybody to make note of that. What Krishna says, I am in everybody. Everybody is in me. This is a powerful formula which we must always remember throughout the life. If Krishna, the consciousness, for a time being, you just say, replace the Krishna consciousness with energy, which we all know normally. If energy is in you, and energy, for example, is the supreme energy, is in you, which is in all of us. What is the nature of energy? Is energy good or bad? Can anybody tell me, please?
It's neutral.
It is neutral. It is neutral, or it is without any nature. It is neither good nor bad. The use of energy could be bad or good. Now, what you are doing in the night when you wake up with some bad or horrible thing happened or about to happen, or something comes up as a doubt, or something which is going to, you fear that something is going to go wrong, at that time you can't do nothing in the bed, but you are now unable to sleep. The thing has gone, the sound sleep is no more there. Your dream, everything shattered. Now you are just moving around here and there. And in the morning also, you are not at comfortable. During the day also, you are not at comfortable position. So what was happening at that time when the horrible thing happened? Because your energy was taken over by your own mind. Now mind become the ruler of your life. Mind become the king of your life. That is Duryodhan. That is the Kauravas. The 100 bad demons have taken over your life. Now the battle begins. If you are on the side of Krishna with Pandavas, you are on the consciousness level, all these 500 demons will disappear. They will be destroyed and you will go back to your sound sleep. So this is simple formula that Krishna is in everybody and everybody is in Krishna. Now here, see the word what I have written. Everybody is in me. What I have written in the chat box, please see. The letter me, M is capital here. M, wherever M is capital me, that means the consciousness. Krishna, the consciousness. Here Krishna is not saying as an individual. So Krishna, the consciousness, is in everybody. Is it clear now? So whenever such thing happen in your life, as just now we were talking and Satyanand said that I recite the mantra. So there are some formula given by Krishna to us. We will be talking about those formula also, which is going to make our life more comfortable, more supportive, more in a smooth way to go further. Now, if you have anybody got any question right now, we will take some questions before we do some small practical. Anyone got any question? Kathleen, you were saying something and then you switch off your hand. Could you please go ahead what you were trying to say?
You followed on with it. What I was going to say is it's not possible to win in the mind. That there will always be good and bad, and the only way is to transcend the mind. So that's
very nice, very good. Anybody else want to say something? Now we come back on the slide. Before we do, let us see one more. Okay. Background. In Dwapar Yuga, there was something very deep. Dhritarashtra the blind, you can see in this chart, which is very clear on your screen, the lawful king died young. Dhritarashtra, the unlawful, become the king. Then unlawful king had Duryodhan, the eldest son, and 100 sons, Kauravas, and 5 Pandavas. This is something very interesting. At a glance, you can understand the background and how this real battle started and how Gita came into existence. We are thankful for this war. Although wars are not good, but we are thankful to the war that the demons and devils and the negativities and the adharmis were supposed to be eliminated so that dharma can establish and we all receive this beautiful knowledge of Gita in our lives. The Mahabharata stimulate many of our daily lives. We have already talked about Kauravas' desires. Okay, next is there. Dhritarashtra, we spoke about the blind king who is full of attachment, full of aversion and injustice. You can see a photograph of Dhritarashtra is a blind king, and the battlefield is the mind. One battlefield is there already, which is near New Delhi, where this war was fought and where this was already told, is Kurukshetra. Now, Kurukshetra, where this decision of dharma and adharma, right path or the wrongdoing, was taken over there. And when you love someone, something very interesting coming up, when you love somebody, what you do, you ignore the flaws of the person to whom you love. But if you hate somebody, you will not even notice the good deeds or good things of a person. So this is something the human nature always remember. And why we see flaws in others, why we see mistakes and errors in others? Because we ourselves are having some errors inside. If we balance our errors, so we'll see everybody okay. We are not having ego, so we will not see the error. But we are having ego. That's why we start giving comments on others very quickly. Now here you see, but evil and greedy Duryodhan wanted entire kingdom. Now, as per the law or as per the right path, the Pandavas are also supposed to have some piece of land in their kingdom, and some piece of land can be with the 100 sons. This was a natural and the justifiable thing. But the eldest son of Kauravas, Duryodhan, refused. He refused to give land equals to the point of a needle. Lord Krishna himself tried to mediate, and he tried to settle the things, but Pandavas were not given even a small pinpoint land. Rather, they plotted something bad thing to kill the Pandavas. And there are long stories going on. Many of you might be knowing that Pandavas were given torture for 13 years. They were sent out into jungle and hiding 1 year. And on the 14th year, it was promised, when you come back on 14th years back, we will give you your part of the kingdom. The kingdom was not given, a part of the kingdom, not the whole kingdom. That was not given. Same thing happening in our minds also. Sometime we give up, and again we come back, then again we continue doing those kind of things. Yes, Vadini, you have question. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Guruji, I was just curious. If we compare with Ramayana,
yes,
Ram was also on exile for 14 years, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any message why both of Pandavas and also Ram was exiled for 14 years? In our compare with our own practical knowledge, why it happens in both stories the same?
Yes, this is something very interesting. Ramayana was earlier than the Mahabharata. In Ramayana, Ram left the kingdom by his own. He was not pushed out from the palace. By simple following the order of the father to have the peace, he left the kingdom. And here, Pandavas were kicked out of the kingdom. There is a difference. Where Ram was following the orders of the father, and here Kauravas were kicking out the Pandavas. They were not following the right path. This is the difference. So one was sacrificing the life for the family. Another was not sacrificing, rather torturing the family to break into the pieces and shattering out. This is the difference between the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. So both are practically the fighting of the establishing the righteous path. And in one way, Ram was full of following the law, regulations, and ethics. Here something more is happening in the entire system, which we'll be talking later also at some point, how these things were happening. Today, what is happening? We are in Kali Yuga. There are 4 yugas. Which was the first yuga? Can anybody tell me?
Satyug.
Satyug, Dwapar, Treta, Kalyug.
Satyug, Treta Yug, Dwapar Yug, Kalyug.
Kritayugam, Tretayugam, Dwaparayugam, and Kaliyugam.
Satyuga. What was in the Satyuga? 100% truth. 100% truth. And then thereafter, which yuga came? What was the thereafter?
Treta Yug.
Treta Yuga. In Treta Yuga, what happened?
Ramayan.
So in Treta Yuga, this is also known as the Silver Age. Here people started speaking, I would say 5 to 10% false. 5 to 10% speaking false. And the Silver Age, the money was in the silver. And people were still respecting each other. Now Dwapar, where the Krishna is there. Now what was happening here? 40% false, 30 to 40% false. Wrong things happening. And now it is Kali Yuga, right now. How much is the truthfulness remaining in the world? How many of the falsehood now?
5%.
5% is the truthfulness. Are you sure? So 95% now falsehood. Very hardly to find even 5% truthfulness. So this is the deterioration happening. In the Dwapar Yuga, when the Krishna was there, still something was there, but still it has started going down. And today even people don't trust each other. Every time there are litigations. The societies are full of litigations. 10% people are in the jails in America and many other countries. So people are full of criminal mind. Things have changed. So in the Kali Yuga also, if we follow Gita, our mind will be purified and we will be living a higher, balanced life. Okay? Now, let us go to the next one. Intervention by Lord Krishna to arrive at peaceful solution was rejected completely. Blatantly refused to return back the rights to Pandavas. Pandavas did not wanted to fight, but they had only 2 choices. Fight for the right, because it was their duty to establish dharma, or run away and allow evil forces to rule common people, and those, if they continue with the evil forces, common people will suffer. And what is dharma here? Now in the last, you can see on the slide on the screen, dharma is the law of nature, right path or the balanced path. So dharma is the law of nature. We all, if we follow the dharma, our life will be blissful and joyful. That is the right path. But what happens when the mind takes over? The problem starts. We forget about dharma, we enter into adharma. So this is one thing for which Gita is saying a lot of things, and whatever battle happened, we have to understand we are not there to fight. No one wants fights. Fighting is not really needed, but the culprits are there in the society everywhere. For nothing, they will fight with you, right? Now, let us have a 5 minutes break. Those who want to go to the restroom and come back, we'll start practical. 5 minutes break for everybody, please. Relax.
Hari Om.
Now here you can see on the screen, last I think 1 or 2 more slides we finish and then we start practical. Krishna recited Bhagavad Gita at 2 levels. As I said before, first on the body level, where he addresses himself as a person. And second, he has recited on the consciousness level, where he is using the word me, M as capital letter. Now, Krishna's name in Gita, how many names are there? Krishna's name, 41 names, which is there, you can see on the screen. 41 names, where they are like Bhagwan, Achyut, Govind, Ishvara, Hari, Janardana, Madhava, Rishikesh. Now you have a very powerful city in India, North India, Rishikesh. It is by the name of Krishna. Keshava, Purushottama, Yogasarva, or Madhusudana, or Vasudeva, or Vishnu. These all names, one person Krishna, or one consciousness with different name. And Gita is a part of the main book, Mahabharata. It has got total 18 chapters, which all the 18 chapters title is with the word yoga. And yoga word has been used in Gita over 100 times. 100 times the word yoga has been used in Gita. And total are the 700 shlokas. The word Dhritarashtra used only once. Sanjay word has been used 40 times. Arjuna word has been used 84 times. And Krishna word has been used 5. Now Krishna has said 575 shlokas. Sorry. Out of 700 shlokas, Dhritarashtra used only 1 shloka. He said only 1 shloka. Sanjay has said 40 shloka. And Arjun has said 84 shlokas. And out of 84, most of them are questions. The questions which Arjun has asked are related to we all human beings even today. They are really of great meaning to ask those questions to the master. And master is not less than Krishna. Krishna has given the answers, which is spread over 575 shlokas. And we are going to go through majority of them. So this book is going to be of a great value and great essence for the transformation of our human life, to see the real aspects and complete aspect of our life. Now, influence of Gita, great people's opinion about Gita. Albert Einstein, when he said that when reading Gita, I think about how God created the universe, and then everything else seems so superfluous. Mahatma Gandhi, Gita calls humanity to dedicate mind, body, and soul to purity. So, Schwazner, Aurobindo, Hess, Ramanuj, Huxley, Madhvacharya, so many people, they were so much influenced with the Gita, and it is a very, very special book which has given light to even the masters on the earth. So anyway, this is a powerful way to go deep into the studies and learning the secrets and essence of Gita. All right, anybody got any question right now? May please ask before we start some practical. In chapter 6 of Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna has guided one technique of meditation. Today we will start with that technique. Why this technique is needed? Why do we need meditation? Many times I have explained. Meditation means now you are opening the gateways, getting connected to the Supreme Consciousness. In a normal course of life, we are connected to the objects outside. Our senses are running towards the objects. They are not connected to the inner self. In meditation, you come more close to the consciousness. So how to get closer to the consciousness? Beautiful technique is given by Krishna. I'll explain you the technique first, and we may be practicing deeper to understand how this technique help us to go quickly beyond the duality of life. Duality is there in our lives, and once you go into deep into meditation, the duality starts dissolving. What we do in this technique, Krishna said one thing, that there is one powerful point in your body, very, very powerful point, which we call is the Agya Chakra. The journey starts very close to Agya Chakra. Where is the Agya Chakra? Okay, most of you know it. It is between our eyebrows. So he is not telling you to go straight into focusing into Agya Chakra. In this technique, he's saying, bring your focus of your both eyeballs focusing at the tip of the nose. Now, this is something to understand. One point when you do your both eyeballs between here like this, look at me like this. Anybody remembers what is the name of this mudra?
Shambhavi Mudra.
Yes. So Shambhavi Mudra, where you focus at your third eye. But here in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is not telling you to focus between your eyebrows. He says, bring your awareness, bring your Shakti, bring your power, bring your energy, bring your all the attention at the point, focus point at your tip of the nose. Now, why he is telling? What is the difference when you focus here and here? This is a question I am leaving for all of you. During the whole week, you try. Please make note the question. I am putting a little homework for all of you. Try.
Can you please repeat the question, Swamiji?
I have written in the chat box, what is the difference between focusing between eyebrows and on the tip of nose? Focusing between eyebrows is the Shambhavi Mudra. Now in Gita, Krishna is saying that focus at the tip of the nose. So you all have to put some little efforts during your week, complete week, whenever you get opportunity, whenever you get chance, try to focus. So whenever you are comfortable, but not while driving. Please don't do this while driving. Okay. Yes. And find out the difference between the two. You have to give little time to yourself when you go into the practice, and you will be surprised with the results. Something deeper is going to happen. This is something when you do by yourself, answer will come from it. I can give you the answer right now, but no, don't believe my answers. You do the practical and you will find the answer. That will be more authentic for you. And then if any difficulty comes, definitely I will guide you. I will help you for that. Okay. Now, everybody please sit straight, and those who are behind the screen, switch on your cameras and sit comfortably. Very good. Be comfortable. Now look at me first. My eyes are totally focused at the tip of the nose. Eyelids are not down. Eyelids are up, and I am focusing at the tip of the nose like this. Both the hands will be in Gyan Mudra like this, and keeping it on your knees. Keep both the hands on your knees like this, palms upward, and look at me again like this. Don't make your eyelids down. Eyelids up, looking at here. Tip here. Today I am giving you simple way to start with. The same technique what Gita is saying has got other variations, which I'll be teaching you later on also. Okay, now ready? Take out your glasses, be comfortable. Make your body first statue. Sit down like a statue. No pressure of any kind. Be comfortable. Don't try to change once you sit comfortably, even if now you want to adjust your body, adjust your legs, adjust it. But once you are there, then please don't move your body. Make a resolution that I am not going for next few minutes. I am not going to move my body, because this experience becomes profound when you don't move your body. If you move your body, the energy level which starts rising up immediately drops down. Take out your glasses and statue. A very profound resolution passed by you. You will not be moving your body. Just totally focused. Just totally present and present. Full presence and absolutely moving, no movement, no movement. Eyes are wide open, eyeballs are focused at the tip of the nose. Sometime there may be a pressure, there may be sweet itching in the eyes. Accept it. Sweet pressure, accept it. No reaction. There may be pressure in the head. Let it be. No reaction. There may be little pain. No reaction. Accept it. Relax your shoulders. Relax your head. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. Only looking at the tip of the nose, nowhere else. 100% focus at the tip of the nose. Your head, your neck, your spine, all in one line. Straight but relaxed. Legs relaxed. Shoulders, hands, arms relaxed. Relax your back, relax your chest, relax your belly. Relax all the hair on your head. Relax the skin. And 100% present. Focus at the tip of the nose. Sometime it may happen that you may feel your eyelids become heavy. Let it be there. See the heaviness. Don't fight. With simple awareness, you will be able to see. Eyelids will try to close, but with your awareness, it will not close. Sometime the pressure may increase. At that time, try. Continue seeing the tip of your nose. Watching the nose, tip of the nose through your eyes. No expectations, no attachment, no pressure. Full presence, total presence, and absolutely doing nothing. You are fully present and present. Continue. Body is like a statue. There is no pressure in the head, no tension in the head. Relax. Relax your brain, relax your breath. Be fully present and present. Be present. Only one point agenda at this moment. Be present at the tip of the nose and absolutely doing nothing. Relaxing your ears, relax your temples, relax your neck. Full deep relaxation. The more you relax, the more Shakti start moving. No talks with the mind, No talks, no reactions, no comments with the mind. Full, deep relaxation. Continue relaxation. Deep relaxation. Total relaxation. Continue flow, continue happening. Absolutely no movements of mind. As body is still, let the mind also follow the body. Your eyes, eyeballs are focused at the tip of the nose. If somehow you are unable to hold your eyelids up, and if it is really taking you to close the eyes, don't do it. But if it is happening, let it happen. Don't move, but focus remain at the tip of the nose. Even your eyelids go down, continue focus, remain at the tip of your nose. Beautiful connection, blissful connection. Be connected at the tip of your nose. The more you are connected at the tip of the nose, something is there. No movements of the body, no movements of your mind. Shakti is there. When no mind is talking, no mind is walking, no mind is acting, yoga is happening. Samatvam yoguchyate, what Krishna says, balance start coming. You start experiencing the balance. Beautiful balance. Stay there, releasing all the tensions of mind. Let go. All tensions of your brain, let go. Full releasing, full relaxing, let go. The more you let go, the more the Shakti, more Shakti is flowing. Very good. Wonderful connection. Beautiful connection. Blissful connection. Free from all useless burdens of life. Let go. Let go. No expectation. Absolutely no expectations. No efforts anymore. Now you leave the efforts also. Whatever is happening, you are present. Now your focus is also at ease, but you are there. But you are doing nothing now. You were putting your efforts in the beginning. Now the stage has come. Free from the efforts. Be effortless. The more you are effortless, the more you are connected. Beautiful connection. Blissful connection. Let it happen. Wonderful connection. Drop the mind, connection is waiting. Be present, connection is waiting. Be aware, connection is waiting. Simple presence will take you towards the connection. But the moment you talk something, mind comes and distract you. Again, you have to start everything. So try not to be involved with the mind. Let go. Even by chance, any thought comes in between, don't fight with the thought. No fighting at all with the mind. Don't flow away with the mind. Don't stuck yourself in the flow of thoughts. Don't be the victim of your own mind. Just let go and allow whatever is happening. Wonderful. Very nice. Continue. More relaxed. Even by chance some thought comes, don't talk. Again, come back to the tip of nose when the thought comes. Little efforts you have to put to release useless pressure in your life and in your head. Today, let release happen. Every exhale is releasing your head. Every exhale is releasing the burdens from the head. Every exhale is making your head lighter. Let it happen. Every exhale is making you brighter. Every exhale is removing the darkness. Let it happen. You are doing nothing. Even your inhale and exhale both are happening. You are doing nothing. Just keep on pumping out the garbage from inside with the exhale. Each exhale is going to throw out automatically, without any efforts. Whatever is the dark garbage is stinking, let it go out, let it happen. Beautiful happening, blissful happening. Very good, very nice. Continue. Continue flow, continue flow. Let it happen. Allow the happening. It is flowing. It is flowing. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. Let it happen. Let it happen. And slowly, slowly, let your chin come closer to the chest. Slowly, slowly, head will bow down, relaxing the burden out, bowing down the head, chin to the chest. Beautiful way, blissful way. Full surrender, total surrender. Let it happen. Beautifully it is happening. Blissfully it is happening. When your head is down, more lightness will come. More emptiness will come. More connection become easier. The wandering of mind releases. It comes more at peace, at quietness. Feel that quietness, feel that connection. And slowly, slowly, very gently with deep relaxation, bring your both the palms on your face. Cup your eyes with your palms. Don't press your eyes. Keep the eyes loose. With your palms, try not to even touch your eyelashes. Head is down. Shoulders are relaxed. Palms are on your forehead. Eyes are like in a cup. No pressure on the eyes, head is down. And you see a new vision, new connection, new flow, new light, new emptiness, new path. All the burdens are gone. Let go. Beautiful connection. Stay there and find without talking with the mind. Still, no talks with the mind. Still, no efforts. Just be there without efforts. And when you are without efforts, something is happening there without any expectations, no efforts, no expectations, and connection is always there. Beautiful. All the burdens of life are released. Wonderful. And slowly, slowly, with gratitude, don't rub your face at the moment. Don't massage your face at the moment. Don't rub your palms at the moment. Eyes remain closed, head remain down. Slowly, slowly, bring your both the hands near your heart chakra in Namaste Mudra. Head is still down. Both hands in Namaste Mudra. Full of gratitude, full of thankfulness to Lord Krishna that he gave us such a beautiful and powerful way of life. We are full of humbleness and gratefulness, gratitude to Krishna, the Jagat Guru, the Guru of the universe. Krishna, the consciousness, is blessing us today. Receive the blessings from Krishna. Going down to the Krishna and feeling the connection with the Krishna. When you are totally present, when you are totally surrendered, the connection happens. Let the connection happen. With your surrender, connection is always there. Not even for a second, Krishna is far from you. And slowly, slowly, gratitude, chanting the sound of universal Shakti, consciousness, Krishna, sound will be deep from every cell. Om. 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 Feel the immense Shanti in every cell. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Deep Shanti. And with full of thankfulness, now produce Yoga Agni by massaging your hands together. Massage your palms and fingers. Produce the fire of yoga, which is really great for us. We need the fire of yoga. And now you put your palms on your face completely. Once again, cover your face. Feel the hot palms on your face. Again, a beautiful connection. And start giving a nice massage to your face. Gentle massage to your face. Massage to your forehead. Massage to your top of the head. Massage your neck. Massage your eyebrows. Massage your eyebrows. Massage your eyes. Massage your nose, tip of the nose, where you started your journey of meditation. Massage your nose. Massage your cheeks, lips, chin, and now massage your whole face once again. All the muscles of your face, nice massage. And with gratitude, may please come back and open your eyes. Now, anybody would like to share the experience? Please tell your experience. Who would like to start? Anybody, please?
I can go ahead, Guruji.
Please go ahead.
Hari Om. So in the beginning, it was difficult to focus because not used to focus on the tip of the nose. And at one point in time, I felt a bit distracted with the voice. Trying to focus on your voice and also trying to focus on my tip of the nose was very difficult for me. At one point in time, I lost your voice completely. And then I got back to your voice again. And towards the end, it was, I don't know because of the weather or what, it's a bit of heat in my body generated somehow. I feel so.
Very good. Your chakras started activated. Very good. Both acha. Congratulations. Always in the beginning of any meditation, we need efforts, and 100% efforts are needed, not 99.9%. Then things start working very nicely. Sudipta, please go ahead.
Namaste, Guruji. Hari.
Hari Om.
Initially, my eyes were watering, so initially I took a lot. And after that, I was used to, I could focus continuously. And I felt more exhalation. I felt more exhalation, which you were telling later, but I felt it before you were telling. And of course, after every silence, I feel very good.
Very cool, very calm. Emptiness, huh? Very good. More exhale means emptiness. Very good.
I felt it. Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome. Anybody else? It looks like that no one want to speak, huh? Jita Atmanan, please go ahead.
Yeah, Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari
Om. I started to just lose everything. I started to lose all of my senses. I started to not even hear, like Aravind was saying, I lost your voice completely. I didn't know what was happening actually. There was no mind happening. Mind disappeared. I didn't even have identification.
Then who is going to give party?
We can find somebody, I'm sure.
Very nice, very good, huh? See, this is what the way you have gone deep into it, what Jitatmanand experienced. It is really the way you were not on the level of mind, you were not on the level of senses, you were not even on the level of what is going on outside, and you were not even on the level of what is going inside. So what you did, you trans the body, you trans the mind, you trans the senses, you trans the intellect. Now where are you? You are closest to the Lord Krishna, the consciousness, pure consciousness. That is the way. Then it is difficult to explain where were you, because no sound is going to come, because these ears are not there. Because ears and body is there, but you are not on them, not in those senses, not even in the mind. Everything disappears. That is why we say that is yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga happens when the all coloring of mind disappears and dissolves. Okay, Mangala is traveling right now. She's okay. All the best to Mangala. All right. Anybody else want to say something? Kathleen, please go ahead.
I am Guruji. No, I didn't lose your voice. I heard your voice, but I lost my nose. My nose disappeared, and no thoughts other than listening to your voice, and my body started vibrating. Even when we finished, and it was and we were in Namaste Mudra, it continued a kind of vibration, which I just observed. Interesting.
Very nice. Your Kundalini Shakti awakened, your chakras got activated. Kathleen, such a good experience, beautiful experience you had. See, what Krishna is saying, you go out of duality. When you start mastering this meditation, and going beyond duality means you are free from the suffering and sorrow of the world. That is what it happens. So this chakra awakening and Kundalini Shakti awakening in a very, very joy. I was seeing you, your body was having the vibrations and shaking was going on. Couple of more others also were having the similar kind of experience. But this is something you are not reacting, means it is taking you to the higher consciousness. Such a beautiful thing is happening there. And then, are you feeling now heaviness or lightness, Kathleen?
Lightness, more energy, not any fatigue.
Very good. How many of you have felt lightness now? Please raise your hands. You can see almost everybody is feeling the lightness. Very good. Now, from where this lightness has come? Can anybody tell me? The tensions are gone, so lightness is there. So how this lightness has come? Can anybody tell me, please? Almost everybody has raised the hands.
Hari Om Guruji.
Yes, please, go ahead.
I think we were excelling all the deposit in mind level.
Okay.
We were coming out.
Very good.
We are not attached to outer side.
Okay. All right, Shil Murthy Anand. Yes, please, Shil Murthy, go ahead. Unmute yourself. Unmute. Yes. Yeah.
So, when the heaviness is gone, the natural state of the body and mind are experienced, which is light. So, what we create in the body and mind is heaviness. When we let that go, what we become is what we are. And so the lightness is experienced.
Very good. Very nice. Because another way to understand that, you trans the Annamaya Kosha or the gross body you go into the subtle body, Sukshma Sharir. So subtle body, in Sanskrit we say Sukshma Sharir. When you go closer to the Sukshma Sharir, I am writing in the chat box, subtle body. In Sanskrit we call Sukshma Sharira. So traveling starts towards the Sukshma Sharir. That's why lightness starts coming to you. Arvind, you want to say something? Please go ahead.
No, I think I had a similar explanation of what Ila has, because I believe we were getting closer to our true nature, which is Anandamaya or bliss state. So the more closer we go, more lighter we feel, because we are getting detached from our mind. So that's where the peace was coming from, within.
Very good. Very nice. Satyanand, you were also saying something?
Yes, Guruji, I wanted to say the same as Ila and Arvind, that it's our mind creating troubles, and our physical body is heavier. But then when we realize our bliss, it's where the lightness, and like it's getting so simple. Everything, the things that were like so big before, it becomes much more simpler. And my experience today was like it was very difficult at the very beginning. I really don't like the Shambhavi Mudra, and like with our eyes open, I really feel like it's much more difficult. But it was incredible, because I don't know when, but everything absolutely disappeared. I don't even remember. Usually I remember what was happening in the meditations, but today it's like I don't even know what happened. It's just like incredible. I don't know where I am. I don't know who I am. I don't know. Yes. I just wanted to stay there. Thank you.
All the blessings, all the blessings. Very good. Now, 2-3 things are there with the links, what I have already given to you. You can open the link and you'll find some links there in the message. One link is there where the entire Bhagavad Gita shlokas are there. Recitation, YouTube links are there. You can listen to that whenever you feel like. And one link is there for the Gita with the shloka and the translation. The 2 translation books I have given to you. Whenever you get opportunity, I recommend you to at least give 15 minutes daily. If you can, you will see the depth of Gita more clear to you in your life, how it works. Every day, at least you can 5 shlokas, just read English translation. 5 shlokas. This will be really good. So when you read 5 shlokas, total 700 shloka, how many days you need to complete that? Kirit, your calculations are good. Tell me, 700 shloka, 5 shlokas per day, in how many days you will complete it? Anybody who can make the calculation quickly?
140 days.
Very good. 140 days. So in 140 days, if you multiply 140 into 3, how many days?
420.
420. So in 420 days, you can read Gita 3 times. And we are going to finish our program in 360 days. And at least 2 times you can have this Gita repetition. And meanings, the same shloka, if you read the second time, after 10 days or 20 days, you will find the new meaning out of it. Because these shlokas are in a formula language, in a secret formula to be revealed, like 1 + 1 = 2 or H2O, chemical formula. So you have to reveal and explain and explore the possibilities of the meanings which are applicable in common life today. So these links are there. Go through those links. And right now, what the PowerPoint presentation I was giving you, I will share you that also, but later. Next week, I have given you one homework today. What was the homework? Anybody remember?
Difference between Shambhavi Mudra and looking at your tip of the nose.
This is the practical. This is the practical thing I have given you to look at the difference between the Shambhavi Mudra and looking at the tip of the nose. So this you try. maybe during the weekend, maybe during the break, whenever you have. And I tell you one thing more today. Slowly, I will teach you the technique. Even before going to the sleep, have a 5 minutes to 10 minutes meditation. How that meditation really helps you to have a sound and the balanced sleep. That will also remove the toxins and the imbalances from our system. And any other question right now, anybody may please ask or share your experience. Arvind, please go ahead.
I wanted to ask, I don't know where those links are.
In the invitation, when you open the invitation,
Yeah.
and you go on at the bottom of the invitation message. Open the message.
Yeah, the email, Guruji.
Yes, email.
Okay.
Have you found it?
Not yet, because I just download the calendar and deleted the.
You deleted the email. Very good. Yeah, Vijay Lakshmi, you have a question?
If you gave us the homework, the difference between focusing between eyebrows and focusing on the tip of nose. So today, with your guidance, we could do focusing on the tip of nose. But we never did focusing between I never did this experiment. I never knew this. I never learned. So I am afraid I may not be able to do this homework because I think you understood my because
Don't worry. Maybe next time I'll guide you in my presence.
Please.
I'll guide you. Don't. Yes.
Thank you.
I'll
Thank
guide
you. Thank
Don't
you,
worry.
Guru.
Thank you. Welcome. Yes. Anybody else want to say? Ma Lakshmi, please go ahead. What question?
Thanks, Guruji. I was just gonna say that since I came from the ashram, finish up the blissful meditation. I think I feel like I don't have to put that much, thoughts in there. Like in the beginning, it was more like it was a tension in between the eyebrows, but I think if you practice, what I noticed in my experience, when you're still practicing and the continue practicing of meditation, it is the duality is not that like it's just a slide, just go easy into the between, when you look up to the up and then between the eyebrows and when you look into the nose, I think it's more the tension was there, but it's easy to get into the higher self, like you say. We discussed this in the ashram, and it's just no outer world. It's just go in the in world, and it's like I say that breath comes equal in between here and there. So it's no mind, it's no body. It's just you just meet the subconscious. So what I'm trying to say, I think that you're right. When you practice, you don't have to sit for a half an hour, 20 minutes in the meditation. But if you make that, the time for, to be present and to go into the meditation, everything comes, in the subconscious mind is, disappear, and then you just there, and the breath comes equal, like it's no battle between your mind and your, yourself. It's everything is, and I think that Shakti energy is there, but it's easy to have the experience when you put everything in practice. So I think for me, when after I came from the ashram, the practice, it has to be there in order to achieve, what are we looking for? That the ego and the stress and everything is a slow start, disappearing, just like the, slowly it comes into a balance. And I think I'm an ordinary person. I think everybody can achieve that when you put the practice, when you put the effort into the practice. And this is what, I have experienced in the ashram, and then continue with the spirit and meditation. We can all make the change.
Very nice. Keep it up. Huh? Continue practicing. Very good. Very nice. Shilmurthy, please go ahead.
Guruji, I wanted to say hello to Ligia.
Okay. Canada and America meeting today. Very good. All right. Anybody else want to say anything? Ruchika, you have not shared your experience. Let us listen from Ruchika. Go ahead.
Pranam Guruji.
Hari Om. Yes, go ahead.
Hari Om Guruji. So today's meditation session was very powerful. Altogether, I was feeling I lost the notice of any thoughts coming across my mind. There were no thoughts, and there was just the vision. It merged from both the eyes. It merged, and it was just like a mirror, blank mirror. Guruji, I have a question.
Yes.
If I can ask. Okay,
Yeah,
so
go ahead.
today we listened about 3 types of speech from you: Vaikhari, Madhyama. Guruji, I just want to know whether it is connected to the lies that people speak. Is it there are levels of lies also? Like there can be internal conflicts. People are watching something else, saying something else. As per the levels of speech, like
See,
there can be denial.
No, the first two levels of speech, that is the gross as well as mind level. The Vaikhari Vani and the Madhyama, these two level of speeches may have the lies, may have the duality, may have the 3 gunas. But when you go to the Paschanti and Paravani, they are beyond the gunas. They are not subject to the Rajas, Tamas and Sattva. They are higher. And whatever is going to come on those 2 levels will be the only truth. It has nothing to be influenced from outside. Outer world influence is only on the 2 level of our speeches. One is the speaking gross speech, other is Madhyama. And when it is influenced from outside anything, it may have the flaw, it may have the falsehood and all that. Okay?
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Very good, very nice. All right, anybody got any other question, any experience? Monisa?
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om.
The reason I was not talking was the experience I just had in the meditation. As someone did mention that initially it was difficult because when I was focusing at the tip of my nose, I was seeing dual images. And then there was this glare of the screen as well in front. So there were a bit of distractions. But then a moment came when it was really difficult for the eyes to stay open because they were getting so heavy. And after that, I absolutely have no recollection of what was going on. I could, like when my eyes were closed as well, I could just see a beam of light constantly just turning around as if, I don't know, I can't even explain what that feeling was. And there was at a moment when I think my head fell down, my chin got nearer to the chest. I felt like someone holding me. I felt like someone holding me right there, and everything else just vanished. It was a very beautiful experience to have.
Very good. People who go to America, they get good experience, or people who remain in India, they got good experience? Huh?
It's just your mind.
See, again, the thing happens when there is no thought, how this no thought state comes. You traveled from gross, means the gross speech. We were talking of the 4 level of speeches. So gross level was not there, mind level was not there. So Vekhari Vani and Madhyama Vani disappeared. Then you started seeing the light. Now that state is now entering into the Pashyanti Vani, where the gross things disappear, even the subtle things also started disappearing. So you enter in that zone where there is no weight, no thought, no talk, nothing is there. Nothingness, emptiness, we call it Shunya. Now Shunya doesn't mean the translation is zero. Shunya here in Sanskrit means emptiness. And emptiness means oneness, closeness to oneness. There is duality is disappeared. Duality is not there. So that is a beautiful experience. Very nice. Congratulations to you. Everybody enjoy your this weekend with more contemplation on the yes, Ela, you want to say something? Please go ahead.
When the course is over, may I have 2-3 minutes of your time, Guruji?
Okay, okay, all right. Let us now have the closing prayer and then we can have it. Satyanand, please have a closing prayer now. Everybody join the hands together.
Om. 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 Sarve bhavantu sukinaha. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kashit dukhavak bhavet. Om. Shanti. 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 Please rub your hands. Cover your eyes. And gently massaging your face. Please come back. Thank you, Guruji. Hari Om.
Hari Om, Hari Om, everybody, Hari Om. Enjoy. Hari Om.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hari Om, Guruji. Hari Om.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om, Hari Om,
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om, Hari Om.